Hello everyone, welcome to the Graveyard Shift, doing a salad spinner on Kenshi today. I am your host, Grave Salad, as always. So for those of you who don't know, Kenshi is kind of a 3D squad management game, but it's actually a little bit closer to things like RimWorld, Oxygen Not Included, or dare I even say Dwarf Fortress a little bit. Except it's fully 3D and it's a lot more focused on the squad or the people that you assemble instead of an overarching management. I know that sounds like splitting hairs, but when it comes to this genre, that's what people do. They kind of split hairs. Well, I've had my giant cup of coffee. Hopefully I can keep the energy high as we go into a very bleak world. So a little bit of background about the game. The game is developed primarily by one person. This has been his passion project for about 12 years, and it recently reached the 1.0 release, I think in mid-December, or it might have been late November. It's a little shaky on that, because when you go into the Steam news portion, it was kind of, you have the day it happened, but then you have several articles after the fact pop up in the news section. It's a little shaky. However, I actually have this on GOG. That's right, this is fully DRM free. So if you prefer those type of games, especially since this isn't a multiplayer game, it's purely single player, unless you download a mod for it, I believe. That's very shaky currently. But yeah, this game is kind of amazing. I've watched a little gameplay, but I haven't actually dived in myself because I want to be brand new for this experience. However, if you've seen Salad Spinner before, you know that we're going to first dive into the options menu. I haven't tweaked anything yet. I've literally just launched this today. And most of this stuff, I'm going to be honest, I don't think we're going to tweak any of this stuff purely because we don't know the impact. Like I said, I've tried to stay as blind to this game as possible. Trying to avoid another mishap with things like Insurgency, where I spent a lot of time talking about the performance and stuff because I looked into it and I was playing it a little bit before. This one I didn't want to get that as much. Oops. Bump that a little bit. Yeah, as you can see, since it's a isometric game, a lot of this stuff has to do with distances and stuff, and it's fully mouse scrollable, so do be certain to watch when you're scrolling up and down the menu that you don't go onto one of these sliders and tweak all the values. And then I think for general, there is a launcher that comes up that lets you pick your primary resolution if you want to play it in full screen or borderless or windowed mode, and also lets you choose your GPU, which is just something that doesn't really matter much on desktops, but if you play on laptops, it's a very, very nice thing to have, because every once in a while you'll see games accidentally use your Intel processor GPU, graphics driver inside there, especially because a lot of Intel processors can be an APU, and if that's the case, then it uses that instead of the GPU that a lot of gaming laptops come with secondary, and then you get performance hits. Overall, this game doesn't seem massively impacting my system, but since this is a game that has a lot of NPCs in it and stuff, it could probably be a little CPU intensive as things go on. We're gonna hit new game, and we can play as a wanderer, we can play as a trader, holy sword, cannibal hunters. Kind of gives you a general play style if you choose these. Guy with a dog. Seems very useless. Maybe people just eat it. Oof. And this game can be very bleak. I've seen people die really quickly in this game because it's very unforgiving. The game world does not care about you. The AI will actually... I saw one guy who Basically just let his character die right away and just watch the world for a while. And not a lot of crazy stuff happened, but it was just kind of cool to see that things do naturally just kind of play out. It doesn't need you. You're just a small part of this game. 5 nobodies with nothing. It says it's easy. Probably just because you get multiple people. Difficulty default. Well, since this is the way the game is intended to be played, this is how we're going to start it. Now, I've been asked this before, so I'll answer it right now. We are using the Chill-Lo-Fi Hip-Hop copyright-free chill-hop music from the Music Project audio playlist. It's a YouTube channel that's dedicated to providing royalty-free music, primarily for background streams, which is why I use it. I do have this on a standard drive, which I know sometimes kind of really impacts the load-in times, but since it's a newer game for me, I don't know if I really want to dedicate SSD space to it quite yet. Especially because it's single player, so load times isn't as impactful, in my opinion. And this is our character. Yes, Mr. Meow. Alright. Greenlander, Scorchlander. Those are our choices. That's the clothes we start with. Human hive? Insectile, I guess. Skeleton robot. So they're bad at thievery, stealth, and such, so they're kind of like a bashy race, it seems like. A Shek? It's a little too close to Shrek. I mean, Prince, Worker Drone, Soldier Drone. He's bad at like everything with attack and stuff. Prince is only bad at lowly pursuits. Yeah, that thing is ugly. Ooh, look at the sliders. Wait, is that like peg legs they have? It's weird. A little taller, a little bit boxier. I think I'll try out the hive just to. I don't know, it seems like you get a lot of plus 20s. Strength and labor and hopefully isn't the biggest issue. Just have a bow backed. Make him a little ET-ish. Super long legs. And big old mitts. Does that make him fatter, or yeah, it's kind of looks like the Men in Black alien things, like the posture I'm going for. I like it. Just tiny and long. That's what we're going for. I don't even know if all this stuff matters or if it's stick people head. Shrink his head a little bit. Give him big old bug eyes. I don't know why I really like that, but I do. Like, I give him the big old antenna. Anyone watching, have you been experiencing a bunch of like hiccups? Because I keep seeing the graph jitter a whole bunch on my bitrate. It does make me a tiny bit nervous. Or again, like a bunch of frame drops or something. Could just be my imagination though. There you go. He's beautiful. Slow line. Oh, he is a great salad. Beautiful. Oh, man, you were just dropped right in. Oh, it's stuttery too. Okay, it says it's loading, so hopefully the jitter goes away. Okay, we're gonna pause because I have no clue what we're doing. Yeah, the jitter did seem to go away, so it was just a loading error. What do I do? Let's see, basic controls. WAS, which we already figured out. Middle mouse, we already figured out. Okay, finally, let's go. So this is us. You're nameless. Move with right click, so it's like RTS style-y controls. Maybe not with the WAS movement. He just like sprints. I guess he's in sprint mode, according to that. So he's full position. Oh, so that's kind of the tactics right there. Rescue, medic, prospect. Oh. We'll click on characters. Well, so much for being family friendly there. It was just a minor swear. I just meant it as a compliment. Alright. Avoid the RPG trait of just talking to everyone, because some guys apparently really don't like you. Bodyguard. Probably don't want to do that. Huh. Okay, so that's our basic controls. GUI. I know this is extremely exciting gameplay, but I don't want to just run out and immediately die. So we need to focus just a wee bit on getting some, I guess you could say, basics going on. Arrow buttons here. That's how you know this is like a more management style game. If a game allows you to like triple speed it, that's because there's going to be boring ass stuff you need to just run. I do know that you can, there's a lot of base building in this. You can essentially make a city like this from the scratch. The trick, of course, is figuring out how to make the money and get the resources for that. It's weird. I don't really like a lot of these strategy games, and then I've been playing a whole bunch of them with Subnautica. I shouldn't say I don't like strategy games. I don't like the buildy, crafting, survival type games. Yeah, I keep playing them. It's what's looked interesting lately. There's build. Let's look at what we can build. Build-ins. Camp in. Does not cost anything to build a campfire. You need a sleeping bag though. That's right, autosaves every so often. And you can't build that in a town. Oh look, I can just start being a farmer. Stone mine. They're hard work, and the amount of stress you get out of them mostly depend on how many workers you throw at it. Cost building materials though. I use control to rotate too. Use mine stone. Anyways, inventory. What do I got? I got pants and a rusty, or no, an iron club. Rusted junk though, that's where I saw it. Any identifiable markers have long since rusted away. Alright. Oh, this is the world map. It's pretty big. Ooh, there's pretty color stuff here. Look at that. Look at all that purple. I want to go there. I don't know if that's a good area or a bad area. Squad management doesn't really apply yet. Those are my orders. I mean, we can just, we can just go into the bar. I mean, that's how every RPG starts, right? You go to the bar and get a quest. I closed it. It does, I might have to move this to the SSD because it does seem like that load-in's starting to. Is that towards me? It's about deep in the forest. Say present lost traveler feeds on their souls and makes rotten loincloths out of their neck skins. I guess there's a demand for loincloths. Say apparently survivors were told that the pungent potato odor and has eyes. Pungent potato odor. So that's strongly of ammonia and it smells a lot like horse crap. I know this because I used to work with potatoes, and I find it very odd. I've never seen someone describe it as like, oh, it smells like pungent potatoes outside of that job. So that warms my cold black heart. Man Warrior. I'm really curious if this is procedurally generated dialogue, because if you've played Dwarf Fortress, they have like the same thing of like really weird descriptions for stuff, because it just kind of has like a basic storyline and kind of mad libs it with adjectives and stuff, and that's how you get like the cool stories of boat murder and stuff. Yeah, it's really potato orientated. It's weird. How do I find it? Search it. You must take me with you. I'm just gonna play completely naive. This man wishes to witness the beautiful, mysterious beast for himself. They say that if you quaff its inner syrups, that you'll gain the power of balmy immortality. Oh, and that true love smooch will transform the beast into a glorious man she-robe who will grant you all of the deepest hankerings. Yay, we got Hobbs. Let's look at what Hobbs is good at. He's good at martial arts. So he's combated. He's aimless, normal, 6% encumbrance. Let's see what he's got on him. No weapons. Can I change this from nameless? Maybe you have to play for so long before you can get that. I am not giving her all of my money. I need smoothing out the hounds. How we easily page up and page down. Alright. You have swords that I want. Why can't I talk to this person? Ninja guard. Oh, I guess he's just a guard. Oh, I guess you can just sleep up here for free. Let's go down here and talk. Makes for a brewer. I can get kidneys, spleens, limbs, wherever you want. All work and test at best quality only. Wait, can you like augment yourself? That'd be pretty cool. I don't really know. Obviously it's like fantasy steampunky sort of thing based on like the general look, but I don't really know like the tech level in this game. So to my own mother if she was still alive. Or Quran bless her bones. I'll pass. Aw, man, there's hunger. I really hope food is pretty easy in this game, because I really hate games where you spend a lot of your time like doing general maintenance on yourself. It's something that, you know, even in a game like Subnautica where it seems very easy to like remain fed and hydrated, and that's really like the only things you have to worry about, I get annoyed because it's like it just kind of becomes a chore. It's like, oh, I have to like keep remembering to do X or Y, and it kind of takes from the experience. Dirt. His name is Dirt. Wait, wasn't I supposed to start with 1,000? Why did I lose 50? Did I pay this guy? Alright. So we have one person recruited. Should I just venture out? What do I do? Not a farmer or even a warlord. This is the hub, and that's Squeen. Cashier and loot, you need to find a store. Hiring new recruits will help. Buy animal companions, etc. Yeah, like I said, it can be unforgiven. Oh, there we go. Alt. Red, I'm assuming, is being thievery. Don't enter private buildings, much like real life. All shops close at night. So he's not good at lockpicking, he's not much of a dodger, but he's good at fighting. Martial arts especially, probably why he doesn't have a weapon. Weird, I keep right clicking, hold right click on them. Oh. Actually have him bodyguard. Oh, this is how we can rotate. So this will be salad bar. Alright. Oh, you can have up to 30 squads and 20 people in a squad. Build in. Welcome to build mode. Well, a small shack will allow you to build a research bench. Ah. So how do I get a small shack? Can't build too close to another town. Assuming the camera's restricted by... Assuming those are all kind of little shanty shops. Got myself some water. I only have 50 blood. Apparently I don't make blood very fast at all. Hopefully there's no bandits. And what's that? It's just rock. Me and Hobbs. Right. I can probably rename Hobbs, can't I? What's that mean? Sneak in, playing dead. Carry me, manservant. I don't know why I think that's so funny. Snap, pick me up. I don't feel like walking anymore. Alright. Oh. Where are these guys? Okay, they're bandits, so probably don't... I mean, that's a lot of dudes. So we probably don't want to risk getting into a fight with them. Let's make us sneaky. Oh, there's a bar over there. Okay, good. They'll both do it. That's what I was a little concerned about. And if I go in here and like find out it's like a bandit bar and everyone tries to kill me, I'm gonna be a little sad. So ninja guards. Talk to. It's where they have to go around the bar. Oh, he's got swords and stuff, a spring bat, building materials. How much are building materials? And it's not that bad. Just buy a little couple building materials and some rice. Just me and Hobbs. I wonder if this small shack... Whoa. Got some serious leg loading in. Can't build too close to another town. Oof. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to move this to an SSD. That load in is pretty egregious. close am I to a town? Unless they count that as a town. Oh, there we go. So this is too close, but I can build the shack here. I need 5. I only have like 3. It's like, how do I get money? That's the question. I know I could like attack people, but we're kind of weak, and I'm not really good at the combat. Nor do I even understand the combat. Trying to see. Whoa. Do. Okay, just go here and start mining. I can always just basically become a miner, knock things down and sell them. Oh, he just pulls out a pickaxe out of nowhere. So I just have water and rice, no boots or anything. That's iron. Hermit jobs. You can earn squad by or menus. Just gonna have 2 dudes. Start replenish raw materials as they work. To assign jobs to the character, then hold shift and right click in. Which to assign them to. You can give jobs multiple jobs, topmost jobs. Okay, so you have like order in. And press the X button. Okay, so he's all right. Eyeball's red, that means they can see you, and eyeball's blue, you're out of line of sight. When the sun is shaded, you are least visible. Third, look for nighttime. It'd be kind of cool if you could find a way. I wonder if I can make like that'll be our goal. We're going to make the Dark Brotherhood. That sounds like a good idea, right? So we're just gonna have to build our little secret thing and then send out people for assassinations. Although I don't know if the NPCs actually hire people to be assassins. But of course our first objective is to build our shack. So then we need to make some money to build our shack so we can begin building better stuff and training ourselves to be a better sneaky assassin. It's like 90. Sell value's 94. I guess the currency is C. People are calling it cats, so I guess we sell cats. Iron quality's 100, so that's always good. And what's our hunger? Still pretty decent, I think. So how long till we get an iron bar? Let's just speed this up. Whoa, what the? Garou. Oh, you have to like drag and drop it. Oh, okay, so that's how that works. Okay, good. That's so you can move them around, but then they'll just go right back to it. Okay, and being a bodyguard, he'll just follow me. We didn't leave iron in here, did we? No, good. Not sure if I... Whoa, what's that? Hopefully these things aren't aggressive. What is this? Copper. Big copper node. That's small copper. That's the city we came from. What's this? Iron. Alright, well, let's go back and see if how well we get the stuff back for. Hopefully it's decent. I'm definitely getting the vibe that this might have to be a game that I come back to after doing a little bit of wiki reading, because it's so open that, like, having no... I mean, you have the little bit of tutorials here, but, like, there's so little guidance that for a stream, watching me fumble around isn't going to be the funnest thing to do. Because it's going to be a lot of boredom and watching me stare at stuff confused. Maybe that's what you're into. Let me know if that is, but I can definitely see this not being gigantically popular initially early on. because I'm getting the same feeling I got the first time I played Warframe, where it was almost too difficult at the beginning to like get your bearings, and then after you played for a while, that's when you kind of got a better feel for the game. Take wooden bowls. So let's go back into the bar. Let's see how much our iron sells for. Oh, look, he says, good to see you again. So he remembers me. Let's do business. How much? So you're going to give me 93. So you can actually just make a living off this. 2. Alright. Wait, what is that? Blueprint. Show me what you've got. Ringed sabers. Toothpick. Assuming that's like a bolt toothpicks. So it doesn't fire literal toothpicks, it just shoots bolts. Authentic skeleton repair kit. So does that repair skeletons or... And a big crate of water. It's marked up 109%. Well, it's marked up 9%. Alright, we'll just go... We're gonna build our shack, build some research, and see if we can, like, learn how to make better pickaxes or something. Why is my bodyguard not following me, man? I mean, you can't bodyguard someone if you don't follow them. Alright. Let's speed this up. Alright, I want to dismantle this then too. We're going to build next to all that metal. That seems like a smart thing to do. Actually, what's that? How do I cancel? Alright, we're going to build then. Alright. Just about got our first shack built. Alright. And then tech. 3 building materials. How do we rotate this? Probably have to click on the build and tutorial would be a good idea. So it's rather refreshing. If blue, you're too close to the town, you're green, good to go. These keys. Okay. That's enough people, I think, for now. Sign and engineer stat. Alright. So let's go mine some iron. There's copper way up here too. Let's go around the long way. Wonder if, like... Okay, so this is how you get stone. Takes building materials too. Actually, since... Whoa, you're mining from like way back here? It's not range, so we're not prioritizing that. Alright. Okay, escape automatically. We're going to save since we haven't died yet. Haven't died. Then actually, if you don't mind, I'm going to take a quick break. Just probably about like 5 minutes or so. So I will see you guys in just a moment and we will continue our mining escapades. Sorry about that, it took a tiny bit longer than I was expecting, but don't worry, you didn't miss a second of this hot mine in action. Alright. Let's triple speed this up. Start taking our copper. So let's produces dried meat. Uh-oh. My outpost. And I kind of want to kill one, but I'm afraid that this thing's going to, like, look at those jaws, man. That thing's gonna kill me. Herbivore though. Attack 22. What's my attack? -1. Yeah, and 7. So we're probably not going to attack these things. What about the baby? Okay, so I have to like sneak up and get a pup. Go in. Oh, it's hubs. Go inside grave salad. Can we build anything close to like a bed? Sleeping bag. I keep getting confused by the system. You click it, and you confirm. Better not hurt them. Input raw meat, and you get dried meat. Alright. Actually, no, we want to lock the door. There's copper across the way. Thankfully the hunger's not super low on this guy. He's a bit of a survivor. This one's closer anyways. was that? I almost feel like I need a wiki to like figure out what to do at the start. It seems kind of weird that like I spend a whole bunch of time mining and then just selling that, but I know you can just do that, but it feels like there should be I know, because like even in Minecraft, you know, they're like, are you supposed to just buy building materials, or can you make building materials? I guess is the issue I'm having. So and also, do you need to sleep? Looks like you just have hunger, so maybe you don't have to sleep ever. Sleeping just helps with healing. So we'll mine until the morning, sell everything we have, get some building materials to make a mine, because I guess you need stone to build building materials, which kind of makes sense that if everything's kind of constructed out of stone. And then once we have a mine and a bunch of building materials, we'll start constructing some other stuff. Although I wonder if you always have to... How do you gain more followers? Do you always just have to buy people? Which sounds kind of messed up, but I guess what kind of makes sense. Alright, let's just keep mining, I guess. So you don't even need water? It's rice, weed, and water. All right. Unfortunately, it does look like I'm gonna have to leave in just a little bit, guys, but we're gonna wait till a shop opens, sell some stuff, and build our mine. Hopefully you can build a mine like right up here next to the copper, or maybe like right next to the outpost. But that will give me some time to kind of read up a tiny bit on like the beginnings. My machine is full. Oh, 5 is the max. So Hobbs will take a bunch of copper. Hobbs will go and get all the money, bring back building materials. Alright, Hobbs. You go haul stuff. I'll just keep mining because I don't get hungry. There's a dust storm. What does that one mean? And his martial arts is decreased. And you can buy building materials and buy a little bit of food for him. We each get a thing of rice. Seems appropriate. Maybe. Don't go back. Oh, where are you going? Oh, he keeps trying to go back to grave.
Let me hit that. Really? I can handle it. I am certain that you cannot. How I smoked a ton of weed in the 90s. Right, the 90s.
Wait, hold on. What are you doing? So you get good money for copper, it seems. Oh, they have computer chips. So he gets a portion of rice and then can we like rotate this stuff, or is it strictly in one orientation? Does he have a backpack? No. Is there a way to rotate? What's that? Steel bars, medics, spring bat. Toothpicks. The Canyon's killer. Oh, you can go be a bounty hunter. So he's gonna take that. 'Cause that doesn't cost money. It's like a wanted poster. Guidance for a troublemaker. My friends, no matter what kind of bad day you're having, I'll promise to sell it with money. Does this cost money? Nope. Just a useful book. Guess you can have a dried fish. Mining, stone mine. He's got the 3 building materials. Wait, you get more. Okay, I guess mining the road makes more sense. So he gets one thing of copper. We'll bring him up there. He's gonna go get the... He's gonna go get the rice bowl. Alright. So he has his job currently. Oh, but you have to do your jobs right now. Go fix that. Alright, so he's got both the rice. Let's trade. You can have that. Wait, why do I lose a bunch of money? Just one of these crossbows. Oof. 1,500 for a crossbow? Man, these weapons are expensive. Alright. Well, let's go build up some stone. So we can build some research and stuff, I guess. Keep saying he's well fed, but I guess it doesn't do anything till like 100. Raw stone. Oh wait, you need iron plates. But you need a lot of people to operate it. Oof. Okay, so building my own building materials is a little bit out of the... I keep looking over at my other monitor, and the borderless thing keeps happening because you can edge scroll. I want to just turn off edge scrolling. Gameplay controls. Not what I needed. Show battle worlds and new world plus gameplay. Boring. All right. Fast zone hopping. I might turn that on. Edge scrolling, there we are. Yay, it's off. Which is convenient when you have a game that you tend to look at wikis with. I mean, especially using WAS to move is pretty easy. Get stone fairly fast. I wonder how much stone is worth. Like how this Hobbs guy he joined us because he wanted to get into like finding that witch, and instead I just have him working. It's not really worth much. Actually, a lot better off just mining copper. But we're going to save game once again because unfortunately this is where I have to say goodbye because I need to go off and do a couple things. But I'm really digging this actually right now. It's a little aimless, but I feel like I just need to read a tiny bit and we can begin pursuing our goal of becoming the Dark Brotherhood. I think that's a kind of cool objective of the game, to kind of build a little layer and like go off and assassinate people, since there's bounties, so you can obviously go on and assassinate certain people, whether you're being a bounty hunter or you're just an assassin. That's split hairs, isn't it? Either way, someone wants someone dead and you are doing it. So if you like this, by all means please hit the follow button. You'll be alerted to when we play Kenshi some more, as well as all the other games I like to play. I tend to be a bit of a variety streamer, so you can kind of expect to see FPSs to strategy games like this, all the way down to turn-based strategy games such as Slay the Spire, which we plan on hitting once it hits its 1.0 update in about a couple of weeks here. By the way, we are also doing a giveaway. If you look at the chat right now, you'll see the giveaway moniker. And it still says New Year giveaway. I haven't updated that yet. But so we'll be doing that every 5 follows. So if you follow the channel, once we hit 25, we are currently at 22, then we'll be doing a giveaway from the list of games in that spreadsheet. By all means, please be if you're watching, you will automatically be able to win. You don't actually have to be a follower, you just have to be in the chat once we hit those goals. So like, follow, subscribe. You can follow my Twitter as well to be alerted when we go live if you don't feel like following, but you still want to know when those giveaways are happening. We also have a Discord if you guys want to chit chat. Blood Bowl will be starting on the 11th, I believe, and those games will all be streamed as well on the channel. Thanks everyone so much for watching, and as always, have a great time.